And welcome back. LA Poker Classic, main event, day 5. Blinds are 15,000, 30,000 with a 5,000 ante. We are playing 90-minute levels. Can you fix those to Ks, please, Jay, instead of thousands once again? On the clock? No problem. We're down to the final 14 players. 7 players on the feature table, 7 on the outer table. Playing down to the final 6. We'll play on the LAPC set tomorrow. I was able to get a ladder during the break, and I fixed the flop cam, it looks like, so hopefully you'll be able to read it a little bit better. We'll see when we get our first flop coming in how it looks. Well, looks like we're getting our first flop here. Oh, that's so much better. You can actually read the flop now. Still a little shaky. Can't do anything about that. There's a lot of people putting their gear on this table, making it shake, but at least hopefully it should be readable. Obviously, Queen of Spades, 5 of Hearts, 8 of Hearts on this flop.
All right, you guys can go to lapcnews.com right now for up to the second chip counts of the 14 players remaining.
Up to the second?
Up to the second, thanks
I call.
Mickey Doft. I can run through these real quick.
Yeah, why don't you run through this?
Toby Lewis is your chip leader with 2.14 million.
Nice.
Paul Clan is in second place with 2.06 million. Jesse Yamaguma, 1.855 million. Naoya Kihara, 1.23 million. Danny Fuse, 1.105 million. Danny Fong, 1.1 million. David Tuthill back up to 1.085 million.
Nice.
Paul Volpe, 1.04 million. Garrett Greer here in our one seat at the feature table, 870,000. Jeremy Osmus and Bruce Kramer both with 715,000. Gary Len at 600,000. Randy Ohl at 565, and Alexander Vinovsky, the short stack right now, with 395,000.
395,000. It's about 13 big blinds. He's going to have to make a move soon.
Very interesting dynamic. You have your number 1, 2, and 3 stacks sitting in sequential order at the outer table there.
Wow.
Yeah, you got
that's insane.
You got Toby, Paul, and then Jesse.
I'd like to see it be 3-2-1. That's when it really would get interesting. But 1, 2, 3. That's wow. Definitely going to see some fireworks at that table. And by definitely, I mean maybe.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, they all have a lot more room to maneuver. It's bad news for the shorter stacks on that table.
Right.
Like Danny and
at least
Dave picked up quite a few.
There's chips for them to win, too, though.
That's true. It just sets up a very interesting dynamic, which seems to happen fairly often, where one table has most of the chips on it and the other...
Yep. Why would that be?
I don't know.
It seems to happen.
It's a random draw.
Someone was asking how Ben Zamoni got knocked out. This is from WBT Live Updates. Looks like Ben moved all in from the hijack for about 410,000. David Tuthill moved all in over the top from the button for more than 600,000. Everyone else folded. Ben had ace jack of spades. Tuthill had ace of hearts, queen of diamonds. Board ran out 10-9 deuce 7-6. Ben is eliminated in 15th place for $57,570. Yeah, this won't be six-handed until we get to the final table. This is a full-ring tournament up until we get to the end here. So,
although we will, at some point, be 6 and 6. Like
True. We'll combine at 10 then and play down to the televised final table of 6. Lines have been increased. We are at 15,000, 30,000 with a 5K ante now.
The purple 1K chips have finally been colored off the table.
Yes.
And now we just have the orange 5Ks and the oversized pink 25K chips.
Yes. 2 color denominations now in play is all. So a little easier to follow the action, hopefully.
I think that's going to be it for the color ups, though.
Yeah, they'll do a little color up at the final table probably just to make it look all pretty for TV, but other than that, I think we're done. They might break out the 100Ks at some point, so, but not for a while. We are playing 90-minute levels. 517 players started this event. We're down to the final 14. This is the day 5 of the $10,000 LA Poker Classic World Poker Tour main event. Everyone now guaranteed $57,570. First place is going to take home $1,004,090.
Next 2 players who got 13th and 14th, yep. And then there's one more pay bump before the final table, and then keeps going up every spot from there.
Next 2 players get $57,570, and then it jumps up to $70,970, 10th through 12th. And then from 9th on, it jumps up every spot. The top 8 players are all going to make over $100,000. So
9th place just short of that, 96,000.
96,780. So. Once again, you can go to lapcnews.com, check out those chip counts from the break. Thanks again to worldpokertour.com, the live updates team, for helping us out with those. Still 12 players left in this 8-game event. $2,000 8-game event. Haven't lost a single player yet today.
You can't remember, they'll be throwing you out right after you do it. Technology is too strong these days.
Our average stack has been bumped up once again with the elimination of Benzimani. It's right over 1.1 million.
15.5 million chips in play, so we'll definitely be breaking out those 100K chips at some point, probably.
Yeah. So at this point, even though both of these tables are playing 7-handed, there's still quite a bit of play.
Oh, yeah.
Even for an average stack.
For sure. I mean, the average stack is still over 30 big blinds.
Almost 40,
40 big blinds. I think we got do we have an all-in here?
Yes, we do.
Tim Turn going to check it out. Looks like Randy Oll's been eliminated. Randy Oll out.
It's going to be our 14th place finisher.
All right, Randy Oll has been eliminated there. Try and get the hands for you.
Yeah, Garrett Greer doing the dirty work there.
Ah, Garrett Greer in the 1 seat, knocking him out.
He came back a little late from break, but it seems to be working out
Yeah.
well for him so far.
Apparently. All right, so Randy for his 14th place finish, take home 57,570. Down to 13 players here. Let me update your screen. There we go. 13 players remaining here. We're going to play down to 6 today.
Okay. So we're getting the details of that hand. Randy O'Hell had pocket nines against the ace-king suited of Garrett Greer.
Yeah, all right.
Garrett turned a flush draw, but river the ace
There
to
you
win
go.
the flip. And eliminate David in 14th place.
All right. Now, we do have a flop cam, guys. We just didn't get it flipped over for you in time. Our apologies.
Yeah, there was a little bit of an issue with the dealer. They were trying to fix it midway through the hand.
Yeah. We'll get it for you next time, though, next time we have one.
Or that.
So we're down to 13 players here.
We're six-handed on our feature table and seven-handed on the outer table. It looks like we have another big pot here.
Good luck to everybody. Nice playing with all of you. Gentlemen and scholars. Somebody eat my food.
Jeez Louise.
Hot time.
And did we lose Gary Lent there?
Looks like Gary's out.
What was that hand?
Okay, yeah. Gary shipped in with ace jack and got a call from Paul Volpe in the big line with pocket eights holding, and all of a sudden we're down at 12 players in this main event.
We said earlier they're going to come in spurts, so
let's see who we're going to get coming over here. It looks like it's going to be Jesse Yaganuma. He's going to be sitting in the 3 seat.
all right. Excuse me for a second, guys. I got to get this post up on LAPCnews.com with these eliminations because that is a pay jump. So
That's our remaining 12 players are all now guaranteed $70,970. Next 3 players will earn that amount, and after that, it'll be $96,000 for 9th place. But closing in on getting down to 1 table left here in the 2013 WPT LA Poker Classic main event. Just 12 players left.
all right, so we just got those up on LAPCnews.com. 15th place was Ben Zamoni, Randy O.L. in 14th, and Gary Lent in 13th. We are now down to 12 players here.
For those of you just joining us, we'll run down our 6 players on this table. In the 1 seat we have we have Garrett Greer. In the 2 seat we have Alexander Vanovsky. The 3 seat, our new addition to the table, is Jesse Yaganuma. He began this level in 3rd place.
Right.
Then we have Danny Fuse in the 5 seat, right across from the dealer.
Right.
Naoya Kahara in the 6 seat, and rounding it out in the 9 seat is Paul Volpe.
Paul had, let's see what Paul had at the break. Paul had just over $1 million at the break, but he has added to that, knocking out Randy there.
Oh, Gary.
Or Gary, sorry. Gary had $600,000 at the break.
Yeah, very nice bump for Paul there,
Yeah.
obviously. We lose 2 more players. We'll come on down to a single table of 10.
Yeah. And someone asking for it. Garrett had 870 at the break. He knocked out Randy, who had 565. So Garrett should be about 1.3 million now.
Huge clip.
Yeah.
Ace king of spades versus 9s. Flop nothing except for 1 spade. I flopped 1 spade.
Garrett talking to his boys on the rail.
Turn spade.
I thought once the spade comes on the turn, I thought no way he was winning. It usually works that way.
I felt like the nines were going down too. And I thought your eights were going.
No, I thought once the spade came, no way he was winning. I thought nines were holding.
Okay, so we're getting a minor correction on the elimination of Gary Lent. Gary actually min-raised, Paul 3-bet all in, and Gary called it off with ace-jack offsuit.
Okay, there you go. Thanks to Mickey Doff for that of World WPT Live updates.
That does change the way that hand played out a little bit.
It does, actually.
It was still a coin flip, though.
Looks like we got some action at the far table here.
After that elimination, our average stack is now up to 1.3 million with a big blind of 30,000.
Right.
So well over 40 big blinds.
Jesse Yamaguma and Naoya Kihara involved in this pot here at the feature table. Another pot going on at the outer table. The WPT cameras are over there. Can't see what's going on there, but
Once again, the lovely chip cart moving through.
yeah, we
That's
get
the beeping noise. Yeah, you're hearing.
If you are just joining us, we are not in our normal tournament area. The WPT crew is building the television set up there, so we are downstairs in the casino, basically.
Jesse Yaganuma taking down his first pot here at the feature table. It's a pretty nice one.
Looks like he made a big bet on the river there. No, we cannot put a hammer to whatever is beeping. That is the chip cart that they are taking to the cages. As I mentioned, we are in the casino, so security brings those chip carts through about once an hour, so there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Since the WPT crew has to be in the tournament area to set up the television set, we are not able to be up there today, so we had to reset our entire live stream. That's why you're a little bit different angle. We're not in a spot where we can see the action real well, so we do apologize for that. Next person out gets $70,970. Next three people out actually get that amount.
Literally right there. There's two footsteps. There's one that's right there.
No, it is not a bad payday at all. Meanwhile, still 12 players in our 8-game mix. Haven't lost a player yet today. That event started 2 hours ago. We still have not lost anybody.
Here's something interesting. Just trying to look at Jesse's previous results.
Oh, yeah?
This is, yeah, he has about 450,000 in career tournament earnings. He actually made a really deep run here 2 years ago. He finished 10th in this event.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, he's very close to that point right now, and I'm sure he would like to improve on that finish, and obviously that's an incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
That making it that deep in a major WPT event, and falling just short.
That is true.
Otherwise,
That is
final
true.
table.
Question in the chat. Yes, Squeaky did bust. Squeaky is out. So, gotta give a shout out to my boy Luke Rabel, listening in the chat room or listening on the live stream. Bad Beat Slayer. He is a Garrett Greer guy. So, I see you out at Foxwoods, I'm assuming. Luke, I'm assuming I will. I always see you at Foxwoods, so. All right. Still 12 players remaining here.
Yes, indeed. Looks like we have a pot here with Garrett and Alexander.
The 1 and 2 seats here. Yeah, I don't think Paul's in this pot. He's just standing up.
Oh, sorry, that would be Garrett and Jesse.
Oh, okay, Garrett and Jesse in this pot.
Garrett leading out on the 6-6-5 2-diamond flop, and Jesse's going to make the call. And 10 of diamonds on the turn, putting that third diamond out there on the board. Quick check, 9 of clubs on the river. Jesse bets, looks like 115.
Tim Turn getting up to check up the action here.
Garrett's going to let it go, and another pot for Jesse Agnew.
Couldn't tell. It looked like a pretty good sized pot, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked like most of the betting was done flop there.
26 years old and that pitch.
Don't think Garrett liked the third diamond.
No, probably not. Garrett and Jesse chatting now after the hand, laughing it up a little. All these players seem to be getting along pretty well. Now, especially now Squeaky's gone. It's like nobody was talking much, and then Squeaky got knocked out, and everybody's kind of chit-chatting, laughing it up a little bit. I don't know if that has anything to do with Squeaky being eliminated, but it just seems like that was the timing of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to get a word in edgewise when Squeaky's at his maximum pace. So.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Randy walking back through the tournament area shortly after being knocked out of this event.
Trying to be deceptive and make it look like
I was really hoping Randy would go deep. I like Randy. He's a nice guy. Great player.
Bracelet winner.
Bracelet winner.
I believe he was our last one in the field.
No. Nyara has one.
Oh,
He won a bracelet this summer.
you're absolutely right. There's a small chance that I actually covered that event. I'm kidding, but
Actually, we got some action here at the future table. Let's see what. Can't quite see, the camera's rushed over here. It looks like Kihara is involved in this pot. And maybe Alex Vanovsky? Nope. It's like the camera crews come rushing over. You think there's something going on, and then there's not.
Oh yeah, you won the 5K 6 Max PLO. Wow, that's an impressive field.
Pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, how could I have forgotten? First ever Japanese bracelet winner.
That is correct. That is correct.
best case scenario. Like,
I'm guessing you would probably also be the first Japanese-born player to win a WPT event. I certainly can't think of any offhand.
I'm going to go with yes. I would think if he would be the first one to win a bracelet, he would definitely be the first one to win a World Poker Tour event.
Wow. Interesting final table there with Chris Damasi and Davide Katai and Tommy Lee.
That's a pretty solid table.
Yeah.
Just over 61 minutes left in this current level. Looks like we have some action at the outer table.
Quite a crew. Let me take a look and see if I can
All right.
pick something up there.
Looks like we might have lost Jeremy Osmus here. Indeed we have. Looks like David Tothill has knocked out Jeremy Osmus. Is that correct?
That is correct. Jeremy Osmus is our 12th place finisher here. The October Niner took the chip lead on day 3 and held it for quite some time.
Yeah, I had it for quite some time. Did we know the hands? Were we able to catch what happened?
Do not.
there?
I saw Ace High and King High, and I believe David held. We'll get an update on that from Ryan Lucchese of the WPT Live Updates team in just a second. David Tothill.
It's coming on strong all of a sudden. See if we can catch Ryan here and see what happened on that hand.
So is Ace 9 offsuit for David Tothill versus King 10 of Hearts for Jeremy Osmus. Neither player getting any piece of the board. Ace High holds for David Tothill.
All in pre.
Yep.
Ace 9 versus King 10 of Hearts. Is that correct? Ace 9, King 10?
Yep.
All right. All right, excuse me for a minute. Need to get a post up on LAPCnews.com. I'll be right back. Let Tim Turn hold down the fort for a second.
We're now down to 11 players, just one player away from combining the field down to one table. We're 6 and 5-handed, respectively. 6 on this feature table, and 5 over on the feature table. Sorry, 5 on the secondary table. Still got quite a few big stacks there, especially with David eliminating Jeremy there. You got David, Todd Hill, Toby Lewis, and Paul. All sitting on massive stacks while Jesse appears to be our leader over here, though. Paul picked up quite a few chips, as did Garrett, with their respective eliminations in the last half hour or so. Got a big bet here. All in for Alexander Banovsky. He's got 2 jacks. It's the ace-3 of spades of Paul Volpe. An ace on the flop. And that ace is going to be good enough send the pot Paul Volpe's way. Alex Banovsky is going to be our 11th place finisher, and just like that, over the course of a single 30-minute span, we went from 14 players down to 10, and the clock has been paused. As we're going to combine down to a single table, we will get you names and seats, as well as the chip counts of all 10 players once we get settled in. For now, we're going to take a quick break here on the live stream of the 2013 LA Poker Classic main event.
This year it's 10 as long as it takes for them to move on. So you guys got done first. Where you at, C2, Garrett's in C2. Oh, yeah, 10. See? That's why they came to you. Oh, wait, you're C10, you're in the same spot. Are you C10, you're in the exact same spot. Hey, guys, I did scramble these a bunch.
I bet.
You want it?
Okay, guys, come on over here. You can throw your cards back to the dealer.
Sweetheart.
I'll take any of the racks and get them out of here. Okay, Kelly, go ahead and take the cards face up.
10 hands, so it's going to be a
That's high card, yeah, 10 cards face.
Yeah, 10.
Okay, Bruce, your seat 6. Here, I'll take it. Hey, we gotta wait for the last player to get here. Okay, Bruce, you're ready to get to law your seat 6, right? 1-1. 1-1? Yeah. Were you 1-6? You're 1-6. You're actually here. Okay, but 1-6. He's got the 1 here. You're like,
Yeah, you're right here. Yeah.
All right, Bun starting 1.
okay, Bruce.
Button starting in 1. We've got 57 minutes left in this level. We will not redraw again, players. It's that last draw. No more redraw. No more redraw.
You hold that for a second.
I've been 10-handed. I heard it. No? Never mind. I heard it.
All right. So here we go. 5, 15, 30 still. 4 more to go.
How have you been, Naya?
All right, guys, we are back. We are now at our final table at the LA Poker Classic main event. We will, of course, continue play until we get to 6 players today, as the World Poker Tour is a 6-handed final table. I do, however, have your final table seating assignments. In the 1 seat is Bruce Kramer. In the 2 seat is Garrett Greer. In the 3 seat is Paul Clan. In the 4 seat is Toby Lewis. David Tuthill in the 5 seat. Next to him is Danny Wong, and then Jesse Yaganuma. Naoya Kihara in the 8th seat, followed by Danny Fures, and Paul Volpe stays in the bottom right of your screen in the 10 seat here at our final table. So they will retain these seating assignments throughout the end of the tournament now. Excuse me one moment. I'm going to get these seating assignments posted on lapcnews.com.
I'm sorry. He's right, I know. I'm paying attention.
That is Matt Savage banging on the table there. Sorry about that.
Feels like I'm higher on this. Really gets help a lot of my sense. Pretty amazing. I never get help in this. There is a yeah, I'm half joking.
good flop to be sure.
Starting ranking players right on top, second player, ranking 311 players, ranking 311 on male, then lead, AW, and BTH, PL, BAS, LA, on left, ranking players, ranking players, 311 players, ranking 300.
Not in front. I'll be right back. Well, let's check before I.
All right, guys, we're still 10-handed here. Paul Volpe taking a big pot there off Paul Clan. Didn't see the cards. Paul bet on the river. Paul Volpe bet on the river. Paul Clan mucked. Not on break. I had to get down to the table to take some photos. I got to load those up now, so you guys will excuse me for a minute. V-Rob will be back on the mic momentarily. Then we'll bring you a little bit of action. We are 10-handed here. Average chip stack. 1.5 million. We're going to be playing down to 6 players today.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, V-Rob.
How we doing?
All right.
So I was away from the room. I was trying to get working on this RoboCam. It's been a big mess. So catch me up to date, and maybe our viewers that are just tuning in as well. Tell
Absolutely.
me what's going on.
We had a mad rush of chaos here
crazy.
In the poker room. We lost.
It was 7-7 when I walked out.
Yes, we lost Randy O.L., then Gary Lent, then Jeremy Osmus, then Alex Vinovsky. And like back to back to back.
Back to back to back.
Yeah, it was insane. And now we're down to our final table of 10. We are going to play down to the televised final table here of 6. I posted
so what was do you remember some of these eliminations?
Well, I mean,
I hate to put you on the spot like that,
yeah,
but
no,
I also love to put you on the spot.
Osmus got it all in with King 10 of Hearts versus Ace 9 of David Tuthill.
Okay, that was all pre?
All pre,
okay.
Yeah. The other ones I'm not sure about. So, what's up?
Just kidding.
All right.
Screen went blank.
Stream.
That's a pretty fun one. That's pretty standard, I suppose. That was which place did it go out in?
He went out 12th. He was getting kind of short stacked at that point, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
what a day for David Tuthill.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he was down to I think 300,000 earlier, wasn't he?
He was. He was incredibly short very early on.
What a comeback.
Beast.
I mean, he said on break, after that first break, he said, I'm free rolling. When he didn't go broke, he said he had pocket aces against the jacks full.
Right.
He said, it's a free roll now. He didn't care. He said, let's see what happens. And
he definitely should have gone broke there.
Yeah.
And he didn't. So
yeah, he said he was check raising the flop, and he would have been done. Well, we did say at the top of the day, it's slow, 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 and then it just goes nuts for
it just blows
15 minutes.
up.
So now we should be at 10-handed for probably an hour, and then it'll lose 4 players all right away.
Yeah, it is definitely gonna. Excuse me. It is definitely gonna slow down now. So
it'll definitely slow down when you get closer to 6 players.
Yes.
I can tell you that. From 7 to 6 is always
no one
a
wants,
big bubble. No one wants to be the
to
TV bubble.
Bach that.
7 Bach. Wow, calling it out. I love it.
I love Joe. He knows that. That is brutal, though. 2 of those.
Oh, look at that. I just got a reservation confirmation email from Staybridge Suites in San Jose.
Outstanding. Did you add my name to that reservation?
My name only.
Please add my name to that reservation.
No chance.
Since I'm arriving in San Jose before you are, and I'd like to have a place to sleep.
That's fair. I'll give him a call later. How's our dealer roulette doing? How's it
We
been?
have a new dealer in the box, actually, but he's a regular. We should be fine with this. I don't know if he realizes we're streaming here, though. We'll see.
I'm really trying to get them with the all-in or calls to pull the cards in, especially now.
Yeah, especially
I asked
now.
Matt Savage to try to educate the dealers. He said to grab them before they go in the box, but I'm facing the opposite direction, so I don't see when they're going in the box. The GOC box. So you're getting some pictures in here, is that what I heard?
Yeah, loading up some photos as we speak.
What you got?
Just some shots of some table shots.
Yeah, picture the whole final table as the final 10.
Oops, hold on. What's going on? Oh, my shoot. I took my memory card out and I wasn't done uploading them yet.
That'll do it.
That is never a good idea. Ever.
In all fair, you're not feeling 100% today, so you're allowed to make these faux pas.
I am definitely not 100% today.
It's funny, we're both trying to get stuff working. I want to get this RoboCam 4 working, but my gosh, I can't believe how fast they've gotten to Final 10.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Oh, there we go. Chris Kramer in the 1 seat is getting a massage, so our view of the table is even more blocked than it normally is right now.
But that is some nice hair in the flop, let me tell you that.
Wow, let's see that. Oh, look at that. Yes. Flop hair.
Looks like a decent pot.
Is this all pre, I'm assuming, since I don't see a flop out there?
It is pre-flop.
Wow, he is really leaning forward,
Yeah.
isn't he? We got all hair in that flop box.
It's nice, though. It looks good.
It is. Looks like Naira Kihira is involved in this pot. Not sure who else is. Looks like Jesse Yaganuma.
Yaganuma. At least that's how I pronounce it. I don't know if it's right or not, but that's how I pronounce
Looks like
it.
he's in this pot as well.
I really wish I had the software for this.
Yep, Jesse's going to take that pot.
There it is. I think I first met Jesse in 2010. I was working at the Borgata for a series, and he was there just taking over the place, man. I think I'm trying to remember if he won something. Oh, it was 2009. He won the 1K heads up at Borgata, and that's his 5th cache on his Hendon Mob page, which is now like 3 pages long of caches from 2009, 2010, 2011. The guy's a machine. Very good poker player. I think you're going to hear a lot from him in the coming years. Does really good at Borgata. Has another win from April 2011, a 1K no limit. It's like every score is like a 5-figure score that he's got. It's amazing. He's due for a big breakout soon. Friends with Basebaldi. So it's Tim turn. He's pretty much started his career with a 2nd place in a Venetian deep stack in 2009, 1500 deep stack, and got 71,000. Looks like the biggest cash on his poker resume. Very close with a. Oh wow. Jay, did you know he got 10th place last year at this event?
Who's that?
Jesse Aganuma. 2 years ago, I'm sorry, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
February 2011.
Yeah.
10th place in the 10K LA Poker Classic for $63,410. Wow, I didn't know that. Did you know that? I was not here. Fair enough. No problem. And he got 3rd in the Escalator this year, a couple weeks ago. I think it's kind of nice when you make a deep run, you get 10th place in an LAPC, and then you come back and you're making a deep run. Once you hit 10th place, like the pressure's off a little bit, and you go, okay, I'm guaranteed to do at least as good.
Looks like Toby Lewis is in this pot. Can't tell who else is involved.
I think he's going to make the final 6. I think we're going to see Jesse Agnew in there. I don't know his chip count, but
He's got,
I feel like he's
a lot
super
of chips.
focused today.
He's got quite a few chips.
I think I took that picture too. Yeah, I'm almost certain I took that picture. Maybe I didn't.
What picture is that?
His Hendemont picture is from when he won the heads up, and I was covering it, but I don't know if I finished it out. There was like 4 different staff.
Yeah, I didn't take that. Once again, guys, you can go to lapcnews.com and see the entire final table lineup here. I have them listed out by seat assignments. lapcnews.com. Check that out. So again, 517 players started this event. We are down to the final table of 10. Top 63 finished in the money. First place is going to take home just over $1 million. Next person out is going to take home $70,970.
B-Rob almost has that.
We are playing to 6 today. 6 players, the World Poker Tour televised final table.
Oh man, I'm trying to just get the software for this RoboCam.
Yeah.
Their website is the worst.
It's not working.
It's in a box somewhere here in storage. Requests have been made. Oh, look at this Amazon review. I couldn't find the software on their website. Oh, I like this. This guy's got a step-by-step of how to connect the RoboCam.
Uh-oh. Just saw a light bulb click above V-Rob's head.
There's some light bulbs going on, man.
He's got something. He's thinking about doing something.
That box was just like casually thrown into the room back there. So. Yeah. Look for the other. No, not right there.
Sorry about that.
You don't want a drink? Shot? No, I got the water. I got the sweet.
I apologize. I'm trying to get some photos done while V-Rob tries to fix your RoboCam for you here real quick. Apologize for the lack of chat, but get back to it here momentarily. David Tuthall involved in this pot. Once again, the masseuse girl is in my way. Not always a bad thing, but right now I cannot see the action. That's the problem I'm having here, so. Oh, very nice. RoboCam.
Coupon savers and that. I've never been there. I've always seen pictures of Mark Nesbitt back.
I didn't take a look here. David Tuthill looks like he might be all in here. Gonna take a look at this board. He is all in. See who he is up against. Paul Vopel. Looks like Paul placed a bet and a 3-bet. Oh, 100 from Paul, 200 from Bruce Kramer in the 1 seat. Bruce in the 1 seat. Then David moved all in. 100 from Paul, 200 from Bruce in the 1 seat, getting the massage.
I could be wrong. It may have been a flat call, but I swear it looked like 100 and then 200 and then all in.
Might be.
Apologies if that was not correct.
David Tuthill. Moral of the story, though, David Tuthill wins the pot with the all-in bet.
Always a good moral when you're playing poker.
Yes, it is.
Minutes and 21 seconds till this level is over.
We're gonna get RoboCam at break.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Nice. RoboCam.
Every time you make a change to RoboCam, it wants to reboot the whole thing. It's very
annoying.
Yeah, you can't respond. Nope, your mic's not working.
Try this.
I actually had nothing to say.
No, I know. You just wanted to mime a microphone. Welcome back, Tim Turn.
Thank you.
Away for a while, diligently working on.
Taking some photos of the final 10 players.
Man, I thought I was going to put you on the spot for sure, and you're going to say...
Just sitting around, you know.
Yeah.
No, I have quite a few duties. I'm a senior writer with Bluff.
Whoa, buddy. I know. Just giving you the business.
Giving it right back to you.
Fair enough.
Looks like it's becoming self-aware.
It's learning.
Paul Volpe's Twitter just folded ace-king to a huge 4-bet shove. Hashtag
Folded ace-king?
ace-king.
Wow.
Hashtag hate folding ace-king.
Hashtag probably a good fold. Maybe.
Maybe. Who busted Squeaky? Who busted Squeaky? Yeah, it was Ben. Ben has since been knocked out. But, yeah. So those of you asking who had knocked Squeaky out, because they're your new poker hero, it is Ben Zamini.
Just reading soft manuals for cameras. No big deal.
Yeah, we got spoiled the last few days having that RoboCam. It's a really cool feature. At
It
this,
is cool.
These feature tables.
I'm missing it today. It's like you want to see these guys' faces. You want to see what they're thinking.
I mean, he was since eliminated in 11th place, but you seem to get some pretty good physical tells from Alex on that camera yesterday. The old standby, the old unplug it and replug it. Now you're picking up a pot with a 3-bet all in. It's Jesse to let it go. Now you actually lost a pretty significant pot just before. Sat down here. Said it before, the first ever Japanese WSOP bracelet winner in 2012.
Who's that?
Member of Team Poker Stars Online, Naoya Kihara.
What's Jesse's ethnicity?
I'm not too sure about that, actually. It sounds like a Japanese last name.
I don't know if he claims Japan or not.
No, I think he was born in the States.
Silver Springs, Maryland on his Hindenburg page. I'd be interested to know where his family origin is. Not a lot out there on the internet about Jesse Agnuma. Jesse Yags on Twitter. That's funny because is that him? Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny because I I was in my head. I was calling him Jesse Yags, and I didn't know why. I must have somehow known his Twitter already.
I mean, your mind's like a sponge. You probably saw one retweet like a year and a half ago.
Exactly. I thought I like made up a cool nickname for him. Is that PC? Can you ask a man on Twitter what his ethnicity is? Is that politically correct? I think it's okay for me to be talking about it, but I don't know if
it all depends on the context. I think he'll be all right.
I want to tweet him.
Well, we go on break in 14 minutes. You can ask the man to his face if you really want to.
Oh, ask him to his face? That's got to be against the rules.
I know that makes sense. I saw Greg Mueller playing the cash games over the last few days. It looks like Sean Buchanan's on the rail, sweating our final table.
Maybe, yeah. I guess I just usually see him wearing sunglasses. Really? Okay, I believe you. I fold. Works on wired, but not on wireless. Oh.
Jesse's half American, half Japanese, according to somebody.
I like that. I like it. I said Japanese.
Well, half Japanese. I mean, can't.
Which half?
Can't tell.
Probably the right hand. Betting hand? No. Bets? No.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not good at determining where that sort of line is, so I just generally avoid it at all costs.
Fair.
Tim Turner going over to check out the table.
Jay, I'm going crazy over here trying to get this working.
I know you are, buddy. We are just under 12 minutes till the break. 10 players remaining here. Blinds are 15,000, 30,000 with a 5K ante. We are going to be playing down to 6 players today. I am Who Jedi. He is V-Rob. You are watching the LA Poker Classic main event. Might have a see what we got going on here. Pretty good sized pot going on here. Once again, the masseuse has blocked my view of the table.
You haven't mentioned that. I didn't realize that.
I'm okay with it. I think David Tile definitely has cards in his hand, and Toby Lewis possibly as well.
Okay.
Actually, I might be mistaken here. It looks like Looks like Paul Clan in the 3 seat actually is involved in this pot with David Tile. Looks like Paul's bet here. Action is on David.
David Tuthill losing his first significant pot here at the feature table. Actually got all the way down to the river. Paul Clan bet 250,000 into about 4 and change. After miming a min raise on the river, Tuthill eventually gave it up. Well, he cut out the raise.
Oh, I was wondering what that meant.
There's a turbo event going on too right now. Is it an official LAPC Remington Trophy or an event? What's the bind on that one?
$1,100, $500 for each bounty. So.
Wow, looks like a pretty impressive field here, taking up a nice little chunk of the regular poker room here, the low stakes area.
I don't want to pre-celebrate, but I think I just got the RoboCam working.
Excellent.
So I think we'll have RoboCamage after this break.
Only 8 minutes less.
That's pretty good.
That's what a spot for that.
That's just amazing.
Do you have it linked up already? Show you what I look like when I'm
bear with me
miserably
as you have a black
sick.
screen.
Meanwhile, this pot is complete.
We got it.
Shipped the pot to Danny Foos in the 9 seat.
Why?
What do we got
It's
here?
frozen. It had you, and then it lost you.
It's because it loves my face. This is what I look like when I'm miserably sick, but yet still down here looking to bring you guys updates. Yeah, this 1K turbo field's pretty nasty. I'm going to take a walk through it here in a little bit during the break, but it seems like everybody who's anybody is playing that event before they head up to Bay 101. So yeah, less than 6 minutes till the break now. 10 players remaining. Average chip stack looks like just over 1.5 million. 1.55 million to be exact, actually, because there's 15.5 million chips in play. Got a little hair shot of the dealer again. He likes to lean forward, and our camera's at a different angle today, so.
Yeah, normally we get right on top of the table, so it's straight down. Today we're at a little bit of a disadvantage.
He's got nice hair, though. Very stylish. And of course, Ryan Lucchese, the tallest guy in the room, comes and stands in the middle of the table. So you can get a good shot at the LA Poker Classic hat right there that he's wearing. Those were the hats from this year's LAPC. He also has the shirt on, but you can't quite see that. He is taking notes down for the WPT live update, so we will let him do his job. I'm not going to kick him out of the way yet. If he keeps standing there, I'll boot him. But for now, he's fine. That is the Remington Trophy there you see on the hat he is wearing. Oh, I just saw a flash of me there. What was that? Scary. Very scary. Ah.
Frozen J is scary.
Frozen J is scary. I like with the WPT banner behind me, it makes me look all professional.
You know, I was all excited that I had it working, and I could see over here. Here I can see you. There I can't see you.
It's not working on the stream?
I don't know why it's hung, but
it's very odd.
We're going to get it working.
All right. We are just over 3 minutes from the break here. Blinds are still 15,000, 30,000 with the 5K ante. We're going to be going to 2040 with the 5K after this 15-minute break. Looks like Danny's raking in another pot here. Now, VWAP's trying to fix the RoboCam, so bear with him for a minute. Well,
apologies for that.
There's nothing going on at the table at the moment.
I will try to get it back on break.
Like I mentioned, I'm going to walk through that 1K field, see who we have in that field. I can tell just from Twitter already that it's pretty stacked. So. I do apologize if I sound bad today. I am.
Hey, you sound, as the day goes on, you sound worse and worse, buddy.
I'm not feeling well today, folks, so I apologize for that. I'm not my normal upbeat self.
I'm not my normal upbeat self.
If I was feeling better today, I might have even liked Squeaky today, but
no.
No, probably not. Although he didn't go too crazy with his antics today, so props to him for that. He did handle himself well when he got knocked out too. So
he did?
Yeah, he did.
I agree.
So props to Squeaky for that. It was a good run and a nice finish. So nobody say I will never give credit where credit is due. Yeah, someone asking where Jess is. I'm assuming you mean Jess Wellman. She is now working for the World Series of Poker. So she is not at WPT events now. But we will see her at the WSOP this summer in Las Vegas. All right, Jesse involved with this pot. Can't see who else has cards here. Looks like Danny Fuse in the 8-9 seat.
No, we should for sure.
Less than 40 seconds left in this level. This might be our last hand here, depending on how this action goes. River card is out. Jesse and Danny in this pot. Looks like Jesse's checked. Action is on Danny. Didn't see what they turned over there, but it looks like Danny raking in this pot. Danny is going to rake in this pot, and that looks like that will do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Players are going to be on break. All right, guys, we're going to take a 15-minute break. I'll answer your question about what I'm doing for the World Series of Poker ASAP. With Tim Turner and VRob, I am Hujeta. You're watching Day 5 of the LA Poker Classic main event.